Why do people stay in jobs that make them miserable?
Well, as you know, I stayed in TV longer than I should have because I thought I had nowhere else to go.
Yeah, sometimes it's just about what feels safer.
And safer doesn't always mean better. I learned that after getting fired. It was humiliating, but also clarifying.
The real question is, how long do you wait before life forces the issue?
And it will. Welcome back to Half Right. I'm Rick.
And I'm Tonie. This episode is about why capable people stay in jobs that no longer fit, even when they know it.
I spent years in a career that felt like a comfortable niche, but it slowly turned into a rut.
A lot of people feel that way. They stay because the rut is the devil they know. Leaving is the devil they don't know, and that's scarier.
Believe it or not, leaving isn't always the hard thing. It's admitting that you need to.
Jobs don't usually go bad all at once.
No, most of the time they just wear you down slowly. A little less curiosity, a little less pride, a little less giving a damn.
And it's easy to convince yourself that you're just being dramatic or lazy.
Yeah, I did that for years. The work didn't challenge me anymore, but it still paid the bills, so I stayed. I wasn't miserable every single day, but I could still feel it wearing away at me.
Well, it's kind of like the aphorism of the frog, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't feel that it was going to be boiled because the temperature raised slowly.
Yep, that's exactly how it is. It sneaks up on you at first and then it just pounces. That's when it really starts eating away at you.
And from there, it's not the job that keeps you, it's the fear of the uncertainty that leaving would mean.
Mm-hmm.
People stay in jobs they don't like because that's the easy choice.
I agree. The fear of starting over is intimidating. In my case, I turned around one day and I'd spent 20 years in a career that I probably should have gotten out of about 8 years earlier than I did.
And what was your breaking point?
Well, that's easy. It was when I got fired. Yeah, if you wait too long in a situation that isn't right for you, the universe will step in. I remember after I got fired that night, I took a walk at night. I remember it was a beautiful moonlit night, panorama of the mountains, but I just didn't feel anything. I was just dead inside.
That's the part people don't talk about. When the job doesn't hurt anymore, it just drains you.
Yeah, actually, pain would have been easier because pain would have meant I still cared about something. When I finally came to grips with what had happened, it was scary to realize just how long I'd been checked out.
That's where so many people get stuck, mistaking numbness for safety.
Yeah, if you wait too long to make a choice like that, the universe will step in, and the universe stepped in and gave me a shove, a big shove.
When you say the universe pushed you, what exactly did that feel like?
Well, at first it felt like panic. No plan, no safety net, just one uncomfortable question. Who am I now if I'm not that guy anymore?
That's the part people underestimate, losing the identity, not just the paycheck.
Exactly. I wasn't just unemployed, I was untethered. That job had been my identity for 20 years, even if after it stopped fitting me.
But something shifted too, didn't it?
Yeah, because once the shock wore off, there was a strange sense of relief. I wasn't pretending things were fine anymore. I could, in a crazy way, finally breathe again.
So getting pushed didn't fix everything, but it forced you to be honest with yourself.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't suddenly gain clarity, but I knew without question that staying had already cost me more than leaving ever could have.
When people hear freedom, they picture confidence and clarity, but that's not how it showed up for you, was it?
Oh, not even close. I got into trucking almost by accident, and it never had been a calling. It was just the next open door.
So it was completely outside of your comfort zone.
Oh, absolutely.
I remember you telling me that you didn't even like driving.
No, and the more I did it in trucking, the even less I liked it. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I might as well had been applying for a job driving the space shuttle, but for the first time in years, I was learning again, and I found out I could handle more uncertainty than I ever thought I could.
So freedom didn't feel safe, it felt unfamiliar.
Yeah, it wasn't glamorous, of course. It was long nights, empty highways, and a whole lot of thinking, but it changed me. And I started taking notes on the road and then more notes. And before I knew it, I realized I was writing a book, something I'd dreamed about for years.
And the road gave you more than that, didn't it?
Yeah, it turned out that freedom wasn't knowing where I was heading. It was finally being willing to go.
If you're watching this and feeling stuck, you're not broken and you're not weak. A lot of smart, capable people end up right where you are.
Feeling trapped doesn't mean you lack options. It usually means fear has gotten really good at disguising itself as practicality, comfort, or patience.
Staying can feel like the safest choice, even when it's quietly costing you pieces of yourself.
I told myself I had no other marketable skills, but that was a lie I repeated long enough that I finally started to believe it. The reality is, I had options all along. I just didn't like how uncertain they looked.
And here's the hard part: doing nothing is a choice, it just doesn't feel like one.
If you don't choose change on your own terms, life eventually chooses for you. And in my case, it was not gentle about it.
And that doesn't mean you have to quit tomorrow, it just means you have to be honest today.
Because the moment you admit, this is not working anymore, you've already taken the first step out of the trap. And that step matters more than you think.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
If you got something out of this, we'd love to have you back.
Are you okay? That was heavy.
Yeah, I'm all right. A little drained, but I'll survive.
Good. That means we did our job.
Cool. Cheeto time.